Thought to be the second largest land mammals in the world, the rhinoceros is native to Africa and Asia. There are 5 species of rhino found in the world, with 3 out of 5 species of rhino now considered to be critically endangered. Rhinos once roamed many places throughout Eurasia and Africa and were known to early Europeans who depicted them in cave paintings. Long ago, they were widespread across Africa's savannas and Asia's tropical forests. But today, very few rhinos survive outside national parks and reserves. The Indian rhino, the Samaritan rhino, and the Javan rhino are all native to Asia and are much smaller in size than the white rhino and the black rhino of Africa. At the beginning of the 20th century, there were 500,000 rhinos across Africa and Asia. This fell to 70,000 by 1970 and further to just 29,000 in the wild today. Despite this bleak picture and the continuing threat of poaching for their valuable horns, global rhino population figures have been increasing in recent years. In Asia, the populations of Sumatran and Javan rhinos are extremely low and both species are listed as critically endangered. There are fewer than 100 Sumatran rhinos left in the wild, and efforts are now being invested in captive breedings in an attempt to boost the population. The Javan story is sadly even more shocking, with an estimated 58 to 61 individuals left in a single population in Uzjon Kulon National Park. The overwhelming rhino conservation success story is that of the southern white rhino, with numbers as low as 50 left in the wild in the early 1900s. This subspecies of rhino has now increased to between 19,682 and 21,077 and has become the most populous of all rhino species. However, the alarming increase in poaching since 2008 threatens to undermine the rhino conservation successes made in Africa over the last 2 decades. The rhino is prized for its horns. The horns of a rhinoceros are made of keratin, the same type of protein that makes up hair and fingernails in most animals, including humans. Both African species of rhino and the Samaritan rhinoceros have 2 horns, while the Indian rhino and Javan rhinos have just 1 horn. Like fingernails, if a rhino's horn is broken off, it will eventually regrow. Unfortunately, some people find the rhino horn is very valuable, and so they commission poachers to kill rhinos so that they can saw off the horn and use it. In the Middle East, Yemen and Oman in particular, rhino horns are carved to make handles for jambias, a curved dagger. Men wear jambias as a symbol of their wealth and social status. The demand for rhino horn jambias increased dramatically in the 1970s when the oil-based economies of the Middle East boomed. I'm here at Blair Drummond Safari Park, home to 5 South African white rhinos, and today I'm going to speak to Graeme Alexander about OSCAP and how to prevent rhinos from being killed.
OSCAP, to begin with, is outrage South African citizens against poaching, and they play a big part on preserving the species in the wild. So they have anti-poaching rangers that obviously protect these guys.
So what does OSCAP do to protect rhinos if they're still getting poached today? So what's
OSCAP, they work with several private reserves that have a collection of rhinos. And these guys may be struggling financially, so they can help them out. Recently in the Limpopo region, they had a drought, so they sent up food to the Limpopo region, so they're helping out in different areas.
Is there any other programs set up to save the rhinos?
Numerous zoos and safari parks will work, either with Save the Rhino or another small organisation, but we chose OSCAP because they're quite a small organisation which does require quite a lot of help, so we're able to offer that.
Why is rhino poaching so popular?
They get poached for the horn. The horn's made of keratin, and it gets used for medicinal purposes. So really, it has no medical value whatsoever. It's essentially you grinding in your hair and your nails and consuming it that way, because that's what keratin is made out of, same fibre.
What's the average life expectancy for rhinos?
The oldest one in the UK, as I'm aware, is 47 years old, so they can live anywhere between 30 to maybe 50.
So where are these 2 behind you two?
So we've got Dot, who's the mum, who's 16 years old, and then we've got Bonnie, who's about 2 months old now.
Okay. Why is it important to save the rhinos?
They're such an iconic beast, and you don't want other generations to grow up and not know what a rhino is. Everyone should have the chance to see these guys in their natural habitat or in a zoo or a safari park.
Are they on the endangered list at the moment?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're near threatened at the moment.
How long is it for?
They're expected to be extinct in the next 10 to 15 years with the current poaching prices.
Thanks to these organisations, the life expectancy of rhinos has increased in the past few years. It is important that more people are made aware of the seriousness that rhino poaching has on today's wildlife. We can push government to protect threatened animal populations by increasing law enforcement, imposing strict deterrence, reducing demand for endangered species products, and speak up on behalf of those on the front lines being threatened by armed poachers so that they are properly equipped, trained and also compensated. With this, we can save the rhino. I'm Sean Deary. Good night.